Let's start that again. Boom! What's happening, people? Welcome back to the Armament Factory with yours truly, Beglush. That's right. Today, big Arsenal game. Big Arsenal game. Carabao Cup semi-final first leg. Chelsea at Stamford Bridge taking on the mighty Arsenal. Right, so this is the first trophy of the season that a team can win. We haven't won it in a very long time, and I'll tell you why. Because most managers at the big clubs that are competing on more than one front, that are competing in 2, 3, 4 competitions at a time, would usually use the Carabao Cup to rotate the squad, maybe bring in some youngsters, maybe bring in some academy players, and give them some minutes to run out and play either one of the top 6 or mid-table, but a Premier League team nonetheless, especially at this stage of the competition. So this is the first competition that you can win. This is the semi-final. It's Chelsea versus Arsenal at Stamford Bridge. It's only the first leg. There's 2 legs to be played. Yesterday, the other semi-final was played between Newcastle and Manchester City, and unfortunately for Newcastle, although they played fairly well, they went down to a Semenyo goal, and they went down to a second goal by, I believe, Turkey in like the 98th minute or something like that. So it was very unfortunate for Newcastle. I did hope that they can keep the score at 1-0 to Man City and then go to the Etihad and maybe get a result there. They do well away from home, Newcastle, this season. But they're a bit of a mixed bag, to be honest with you. They did end up putting on their main stars, their main players eventually, but still couldn't get a goal against Manchester City. And Semenyo has jumped off the blocks at Man City. He's really, slotted in like he's been there for years. It doesn't even look like he just signed 2 days ago. 2 games, already got 2 goals. He could have had 2 goals in yesterday's game, let alone all round. He could have been on 3 goals in 2 matches already for Manchester City. So that doesn't bode well for Arsenal, because the big blue lorry is right behind us still. It's only 6 points, guys. It's not that big of a gap. I was hoping it'd be 8 points, but it is what it is. We got to keep moving forward now. So let's start off by having a look at the lineups. And then we're not far away from kickoff. It's about 8 minutes or so for kickoff. But the first thing we want to do is have a look at the lineup. So let's start off with Chelsea, because obviously they're playing at home. So Chelsea are going with Robert Sanchez in goal. Then Achiampong, Fofana, Chalobah, and Cucurella at the back. That's pretty much Chelsea, other than Achiampong, because Reece James usually plays at right back. But that back 4, bar Achiampong, obviously, is probably the strongest back 4 Chelsea can put out in front of Robert Sanchez. But in front of them, you got Andre Santos and Enzo Fernandez in the pivot roles, I should say. And then you got Esteval, Pedro, and Neto in front of them as the attacking midfielders, and Gay up front, or Gay, I don't know exactly how you say this name. I want to say Gay as well, similar to the Crystal Palace player, but I might be saying it wrong, guys. Regardless, that's a fairly strong lineup for Chelsea. I'm not sure why Cole Palmer is not playing. Is he on the bench? Let's have a look at the Chelsea bench. So, Tossin's on the bench, Badia Shields on the bench, Jorgensen, Esugo, Hato, George, Buonanotte, Garnacho, and Mueca. So no Cole Palmer. Well, I presume he is injured then. Liam Rosinia, a brand new manager for Chelsea. He's just come from Strasbourg, I believe, in France. Also part of the Blue Co company, or the Blue Co machine in footballing terms. They're really pumping money in both these clubs to build like a youth system to buy and sell players, more so than to actually win anything. That's what it looks like to me. But that's a whole different subject. Let's not talk about. But Liam Rosinia, part of the Blue Co company, an absolute company man as well, or a quote unquote yes man, like everyone likes to call him. But I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and say that at least he knows how to coach youth. He knows how to get the best out of them. Strasbourg is not flying high in Ligue 1, But you know, they have the youngest team, I believe, in the world or in Europe or something like that, and he was getting some sort of beat out of them. So maybe at a big club like Chelsea, with the pressure, with the players they got, possibly they can achieve something. It's highly doubtful. Arsenal going with the 4-3-3 formation. It's a very strong side Mikel Arteta has put out. The only real change I'd say from like a first team situation would be Kepa. So former Chelsea keeper Kepa is in between the sticks for Arsenal. I saw him in the last game in the FA Cup against Portsmouth. Did fairly well. He's fairly good goalkeeper, to be honest with you. As a number 2, I think he's really, really good. It's a good backup for David Raya. I can see Stamford Bridge is trying to create an atmosphere. They cannot do what the Emirates does, but they can try. Anyway, back to the Arsenal lineup. So it's Kepa in goal, and then we've got Jurrien Timber, Gabriel Magalhaes, William Saliba, and Ben White as the back 4. In midfield, Declan Rice, Martin Zubimendi, Martin Odegaard. Up front on the left, Trossard. On the right, Saka. In the middle, Gyökeres again. Now, I'm not sure. It could be because they were injured previously, but why is Jesus not starting like in the FA Cup? And why is Havertz not starting, having been injured for so long? I'm not sure. Why did he not play Gyökeres in the FA Cup and left this game for somebody else to play? I'm not sure. I want to see what Gyökeres... I've had a massive go at Gyökeres in my last video and in the last piece of content I made. I got some backlash for it from some Arsenal fans. Not bad, but, you know, questioning why I'm not giving him such a hard time. And I'm going to reiterate what I said then is I'm only doing it to motivate him. I mean, if you guys have ever seen the Michael Jordan documentary on Netflix, the final... Is it the Last Dance? Sorry, not the Final Lap. I was going to say the Final Lap, but I think it's called The Last Dance. A great documentary, guys. And obviously, growing up, some sort of something news anchorman or whatever says something, he'll take that as motivation, and sometimes he'd even create... I don't know what's happened. I hope I'm still streaming. Anyway, he would create something in his own mind to give him that motivation. So, guys, I support, I love, I appreciate any player, staff member, board member, whatever, that puts on the Arsenal emblem. I will always love and support them, regardless of what my opinion is. Now, I might not be a huge fan of a said football player. That does not mean I wouldn't support him, I wouldn't love him, I wouldn't care for him. Of course I do. I want Gyökeres to be the best in the world. I want him to be better than Haaland. But from what we're seeing, there is a lot left to desire, guys. I'm telling you. It's just not good enough. I'm not going to go into the details now. I've done the video. So let's get back to the game and the lineup. So Arsenal 4-3-3. Like I said, Kepa in goal instead of David Raya. Everything else is pretty much the first team. Bar Calafiori, who isn't playing, obviously. But Timber is going on left back today. And Ben White starting. There's a lot of interest on Ben White this transfer window, whether he's going to go on loan or he's going to get sold by the Arsenal. It'll be sad. I really like Ben White. I think he's an absolutely fantastic player. I think he was a great purchase for Arsenal at the time when we bought him. However, maybe he's looking for pastures new. I'm not sure. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping he's staying and they give him a new contract. So Timber, Gabriel Saliba, White, Rice, Zubimendi, Odegaard, Trossard, Gyökeres, Saka. Then our bench is looking like this. So David Raya is on the bench. Gabriel Jesus, Eberici Eze, Gabriel Martinelli, Christian Norgard, Noni Madueke, Mikel Merino, Kai Havertz, and Miles Lewis Skelly. I'm telling you guys, that team alone should beat this Chelsea. Our bench alone, if you put them in a match by themselves, they can beat Chelsea, let alone our first teamers, guys. So the strength in depth is showing. Definitely, it's looking good. But let's get back to the game because it's about to kick off. Make sure everything is running as smoothly. Right, let's go over here. Let's go over here. Let's go over here. Then over there. Right, we've got a couple of people in the chat. Global Jonas in the house. Hope we can kill the tie in the first leg. Schedule is crazy. Yes, sir. Global Jonas, you are correct. Tab's in the house. What's happening, Tab? We missed you last time. How you doing, brother? Tab says, I wanted Jesus for the first half and Havertz in the second half. I'm with you, my friend. I really wanted him to give them a run out. They need minutes. Worst case scenario, put Gyökeres on later on down the line. However, it looks like Mikel Merino wants to give Gyökeres as many minutes to try and get goals in and improve his play. The only thing is, why would you not put him on against Portsmouth, where he more than likely, I mean, if Martinelli can get, and by the way, Martinelli getting a hat trick, not starting, that's another crazy thing. It seems like he's taking this as a Premier League game, especially after playing them last time. But you must understand, Chelsea also have players out, Caicedo and Reece James, Cole Palmer. They've got a lot of big players missing. So this isn't the same team. Like I said, Reece James, I believe last time got man of the match against Arsenal, and Caicedo got sent off. He's still on the ban. Tab says, don't give a F about anyone's opinion. It's your say. If he is SIT, say if he's no good, we say he's good. Thank you, Tab. I appreciate that, man. That's really nice of you. I really appreciate that. But obviously, it's only my opinion. Other people might have different opinions. Like I said, the last video I made, the content, not the watch-alongs. By the way, the game's about to kick off, so I'm going to wrap this up quickly so we can watch the game. But the last piece of content that I made, some people did comment as in, okay, why are you giving him such a hard time? I even had some person say fake fan or something because I had my own opinion. Apparently, you can't have your own opinion. If you do, you're not a real fan. That means, and the game is kicked off, guys. That means that, you know, if you give an opinion, you're not a real fan. So it is what it is. But I appreciate that, Tab. That's really, really good of you. Right. Moj 10-14-7. I'm here. Come on, you Gunners. Come on, you Gunners. Let's go. Right. Game's kicked off. Saka just in the box. Woo. Squaring it. Looking for Gyökeres. Couldn't get the ball to him. And Robert Sancho picks it up real quick. And here come Chelsea. So the last time we watched Chelsea, guys, we were supporting them because they... I believe they were playing Manchester City and we needed Manchester City to drop points. However, today it's straight hating Chelsea. I really don't like them. My cousin is a huge Chelsea fan. I don't know if he's going to join us today. I'm sure he's watching the game. Sensoon's in the house as well. She says, come on. By the way, Sensoon, good luck with Morocco. I know I think he or she is watching Morocco last time. She said they're playing in the AFCON tonight as well in the semi-final against... who are they playing? Is it not? No, Senegal, Egypt played earlier. It is Nigeria. Morocco, Nigeria has just kicked off. Yes. So soon says, yes, come in, Morocco. You mean come on, Morocco, Nigeria. Yeah, so good luck, Morocco. Maybe I should have worn a Morocco shirt today as well to support them a little bit. We're not watching the Morocco game, but good luck to Morocco. And I hope they get to the final as much as I hope that Arsenal gets to the final, guys. So that's pretty much it. Let's put this over here. Right. Something happened. My screen froze, guys. Give me a moment. Right. It's a corner for Chelsea. Oh, I'm a bit behind with the seconds now. Let's just 2 or 3. Right. There we go. We're about the same now, I believe. Yeah, there we go. Right, corner from Chelsea. Come on, you Gunners! And Kepa quickly to punch it out, was it? Oh, no, seems like Enzo Fernandez with the header. And the ball's gone out for a goal kick for Arsenal. So, yeah, guys, let's hope we get to the final. This is the first trophy that we can win in the season. We're fighting on 4 fronts. If we get this trophy in the bag, that's good stead for us because that gives you an added winning mentality. See, when you lift the trophy and you're winning and people are celebrating, it's like a bug that bites you and you want to keep on doing that. You want to keep celebrating. They want to the champagne bottles and whatever, spray it on each other. They want to celebrate. They want to have fun with their families, with the fans. So yeah, so that's why it's important. I think in the past, Arsene Wenger and also Mikel Arteta didn't really take this competition that serious or didn't mind if they got knocked out of this competition. They would have rather favored to focus on the Premier League, Champions League, FA Cup as the third trophy. But nowadays, Every trophy is important. I mean, look at Chelsea. They were celebrating the Club World Cup. They were celebrating the Conference League. I mean, who even wants to be in the Conference League to win it? I mean, just the fact that you got that trophy in the cabinet means that you was in that competition, which is just embarrassing. Because who wants to be in the Conference League? Get out of here. Anyway, so they're boasting about that. So every trophy is important. People are celebrating charity shields. People are celebrating preseason trophies. So, I mean, to put things in perspective, the Carabao Cup is an actual knockout competition in the English Football League. So, yeah, hopefully Arsenal can get it across the line. And if we get it across the line, it'll be the first trophy we win. And if it's the first trophy we win, it could mean that we're in line for a second, third, and fourth. Now, the ball's with Chelsea. They're trying to play out the back. Also, another thing I wanted to say as well, because of what I was hearing about the video I made and everything that I posted on all the social media platforms. By the way, guys, I'm also on TikTok, Big Luch, at Big Luch. I'm also on Instagram, Taff Media, The Armament Factory, Snapchat as well, Taff Media or Big Luch. Look for it. Either you'll find it either way. So on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and YouTube, obviously. So look out for me on all those platforms. Anyway, so just give me a minute. Arsenal trying to play out the back. Gabby, don't make a mistake again. That's it. Well done. Oof, they lose the ball quickly. Right. Arsenal, here they come. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. Urian Timber tried to run forward. Ball from Trossard couldn't. Seems like he's limping a bit. Anyway, right. 1 second, Tab. I'm gonna get to your comment in a second. So when I made the content, I got a lot of people coming back to me and telling me about, oh no, you should support whatever, blah blah blah. Why are you giving Gyökeres such a hard time? All of this rubbish I was hearing. Let me tell you something. It is a corner for the Arsenal. Ooh, who's that? Chalobah? Someone's gone down injured. Looks like Chalobah. Oh, he's getting up quick though. I like that. Urian Timber. Yeah, he kicked it. Oof. Well, he's a little bit off this, but he couldn't do anything about it. It was a fair challenge. It's 50-50. They both went for it. He got the worst. It was Chalobah, yeah. Right. Tab says, I mean, last year, effing Crystal Palace got the FA Cup and still celebrated that to this day. Yes, but guess what? They got knocked out by Macclesfield in the FA Cup. And Macclesfield is a non-league football club, mate. I'm telling you, they're outside of the English Football League. Oh! 1-0 to the Arsenal! Come on! Man like Ben White, I was talking about him before the game started, about his transfer window. A lot of people are looking at him. They want to buy him. They want to loan him. I hope Arsenal don't sell him. I hope he doesn't go nowhere. I hope he signs a new contract. But Ben White... Go Lazo! It looks like Liam Rosinia's team is about to get the smackdown laid on them. So first of many, hopefully, but let's have a look at this goal. So the corner comes in from the set piece again. Direct header. Sanchez couldn't pull it out. No one's offside. No one's doing anything wrong. It's straight on a sixpence on Ben White's head. And it's 1-0 to the Arsenal. Set piece again. Ole, ole. Come on. Talk to me. Lot of mercy. Lot of mercy. Kill him. Right. Global Jonas says, Golazo. Tab says, bro, at least our opinion is free, but he's not. He probably cost us 60 mil and earns more than everyone in the stream combined. That's true. Come on, you Gunners, says MJ. Chelsea might again have to sack their manager after this game. Nah, I doubt that. I doubt that, Tab. It's too early for that, mate. That's too early. Nah, they'll give him till the end of the season to see how he does. If he can get them in the Champions League positions, which is the top 5 of the Premier League, I believe they'll keep him. Maybe if he doesn't get into the Champions League, possibly he might be in trouble. I don't know. The model at Chelsea is very different from what it used to be. Blue Code does not run Chelsea the way that Roman Abramovich was running Chelsea. But that's a whole different story. But back to what I was saying earlier. So after I made the content, I was getting a lot of feedback from people regarding Gyökeres. Why you're being so harsh? Why this? Why that? Now, let me explain something, guys. I said it earlier in the stream. I'm going to say it one more time. Anybody that wears the Arsenal emblem, I will support regardless what I think of them. So I support Gyökeres. I want him to do good. I want him to score a hat-trick every game. I want him to be better than Haaland. I want all of that for him. I support him in that way. However, the way he's playing at the moment, what he's doing, his football IQ, here comes Arsenal again. Through balls, Trossard, can he get to it? No, Robert Sanchez picks it up. Great ball by Rice, unlucky, a little bit too heavy on the pass, too much weight on it. It went too deep for Trossard, couldn't get to it, and Robert Sanchez picks it up. However, as I was saying, I support him, but let me explain something to you guys. Every single person, except for the fan base, is or are a mercenary. Meaning, when it comes to the players, the coaches, the managers, the owners, all of them are mercenaries, regardless if they call themselves Arsenal fans. They can up and leave and go to another. Look, a manager can go to another club. Coaches can go to another club. Owners can sell this club, go to another club. The only people that are really loyal to the club, to the actual emblem and the club, is the fan base. Because I can never change my club. I can't just up and one day support someone else. It don't work like that. But everybody else associated with the club can quit and go somewhere else, including Gyökeres, including every other player, whether they came for us or not. Yes, the ones that come from us, one of our owns, the Sakas, the Miles Lewis Skelly, the Wanyeris, whatever, the Max Diamonds, yeah, you're going to have a bit more. You're going to have a bit more connection to the club, in a sense. That's the club that raised you, that grew you up. You're going to want to stay there, like for example, the Giggses, the Gary Nevilles, the Paul Scholes at Man United when they were coming up through Alex Ferguson. They're one club boys that stayed from the ages of 12, 13, 14, whatever it was, all the way to retirement. That's different. But I'm talking about any player that comes to the club. They're all mercenaries. The only people that are not mercenaries are the fan base. They are the only ones that will always be loyal to the club, regardless. Here come Chelsea. Neto with a shot, but Kepa, well done. Enzo Fernandez, with a shot. And Kepa easily grabs that. And here come Arsenal again. Julian Timber on the left-hand side, but runs out of room, and the ball goes out as a throw-in for Chelsea. Yeah, so the fan base are the only ones that can never detach themselves from the club. They're always connected to the club. So nobody can turn around and say, no, the fans are mercenaries. They can't be, because they can't just up. I can't up and leave Arsenal and then start supporting Chelsea or Man United or Tom, Dick and Harry. It don't work like that. But everybody else associated with the club can. Managers, coaches, players, staff, owners, all of that. They're all mercenaries. So I'm allowed to have my opinion on a player that has just come this season and was meant to be FIFA, yeah, gave him a trophy during the Ballon d'Or ceremony as being the best striker in the world. FIFA gave him a trophy on the basis of last season. Now, when I'm looking at him play, I'm seeing strikers in lower teams, in mid-table teams. I mean, look at Strand Larsen. Strand Larsen got a hat-trick for Wolves the other day, and Wolves are bottom of the league. He's telling me Strand Larsen is better than Gyökeres. Well, he must be, because Gyökeres can't even play against Portsmouth. He didn't get no game time against Portsmouth. Anyway, I don't understand why my screen keeps pausing, guys. But anyway, it is what it is. Are we on the right? Yeah. Right, here comes Chelsea now. So I hope everyone understands that. Right, quickly, let me go back to the chat. Come on, you Gunners. Tab says Chelsea might again have to... Oh, he's done that already. Tab says, but imagine if it's 5-0, then I'll be happy for the entire month. If it's 5-0, I can see it being 5-0. Chelsea are very weak today. Plus, you know, they don't have their main players. No Caicedo, no Reece James, no Cole Palmer. So it might be very difficult for them, to be honest with you. Global Jonas says set piece again. Ole, ole. That's right. Doesn't matter. Open play, set piece. Just give me them goals. Right. Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Damn it. Again. Thank you, Tab. Tab says first like. Bro, I think Gabby might have the same goal as... Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, bro. I would not be surprised. Guess what? Our top scorer is probably OG. Do you know who OG is? OG means own goal. That's probably our top striker, own goal. Hey! Tab says James is an effing beast. Glad he's not playing. That's right, he is. I do like him. Great English player. He was man of the match against Arsenal last time he played them. So yeah, it's good that he's not playing. But at the same time, you do want to see the best competition against you, so you can, you can only get better by playing better players. Here come Arsenal again. Saka on the right. Oh! Come on, look at your grass. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, not bad, not bad, not bad. We give him that. Unlucky Gyökeres. We give him that. That trickle just past the post is not the best. You see, this is the problem with Gyökeres. Now, look. So it was Zubamendi that played the ball in. He can't shake off the defenders easily. I mean, he did all right, much better, I must say. He turned around, took the ball, took a shot. A little bit wide. But if this is the start and it can only improve from here, come on, Gyökeres. Set piece again, come on. Tab says F the competition. We need some we need some wins to boost our confidence. Yeah, but I wouldn't say F the competition. This is the first trophy we can win, Tab. If we win this, we get bitten by the bug of winning. That's what you want, and then you want more of that. The players are gonna want to win more. One trophy, then they won the second trophy. When you don't win anything, here comes the corner from Saka, back post. Robert Sanchez kicks it out, and the ball goes out. It's a free kick for Chelsea. You want to win every trophy. Bro, Tab, we're in 4 competitions. Carabao, FA Cup, Premier League, Champions League, right? If we do the quadruple this season, we go down in history, bro. No one's ever done it, not even Man City. That means in 2004, we were the Invincibles. Then this season, we'd be the Incredibles. That's right. That's what they'd have to call us. Because if we win all 4 trophies that are in front of us, no one can beat that. They will never beat that record, and we'd be the Incredibles. So let's hope for that. Tab says, bro, my life, if Gyökeres was a wrestler, he would be a WWE star because that's how he wrestles defender. Yeah, well, he does look like Brock Lesnar a little bit, doesn't he? He's the skinny Brock Lesnar. Victor Lesnar, we should call him. Here comes Arsenal again. I must say, I like the fluidity of the game. I like how it's flowing. The referee is not getting too involved. He's backing off. It's a proper semi-final. To be honest, it has a feel of a Premier League game. But it's a semi-final. So it's crazy. But I do hope we lay this smackdown on them. I do hope that we are going to punish them badly. By the way, guys, I haven't eaten. So I'm just going to have... my shawarma sandwiches quickly. Tab says if we won the quadruple, we would fill all the trophies with all the World Cup tiers. Trust me. Trust me, because we'd be the Incredibles. What happened in that thingy that they gave a free kick, by the way? Oh, they're showing Ben White's goal. Great goal by Ben White. Yeah, not only would be the whole world crying, I'll be honest with you, teams like Real Madrid, Barcelona, they're going to want to come and rip our team apart. They want to come. Well, Barcelona can't because they got no money. They're struggling. But Real Madrid are going to want to get Mikel Arteta, which I doubt he'll ever sign for them because he's from the Basque Country and he got raised at what is it called? La Masia, the Barcelona Academy. What's it called again? La Masia or something like that. Anyway, the Barcelona Academy that produced Pep Guardiola, Cesc Fabregas, that produced so many players, Messi's, what's his name at PSG? Luis Enrique, Mikel Arteta, so many players, even if they didn't end up playing for Barcelona, but so many players came from that Barcelona Academy. So I don't think he would ever go to Real Madrid, but you never know. Football's weird. When the money's right, the money's right. But teams will be lurking around to start buying players of us. Here comes Chelsea with a cross, too deep, and it goes out for an Arsenal goal kick. Neto couldn't get to it. Pardon me. Sorry, guys. Tab says, I would want Arteta to leave at the right time and not stretching his legacy. I can't say this. That's what Arsene Wenger did. No, it's a little bit different between the two. You must understand, Tab. Arsene Wenger, and this is why I feel so sorry for him. Arsene Wenger genuinely had a big hand at building this club from the 90s in through to the 2000s, right? Now, his problem was when they won the double in 2004, Arsenal was transitioning from one stadium to the other. Now, we were the first club in London to do that, and we took out major loans to get that stadium built at the time. So what happened was, Arsene Wenger was then restricted by the club to spend a certain amount of money each season to strengthen the team. He wanted to, but he couldn't. He couldn't pay high wages. We had a. Oh, here comes Chelsea on the right hand side, and they are forced to go back by the Arsenal defense. And here comes Trossard trying to get the ball, but Chelsea still with the ball. It's Chalobah. Arsene Wenger was restricted by the board to pay wages. There was a wage cap at Arsenal. They wouldn't break the 100,000 a week mark at the time until I believe Ozil came, maybe, or Sanchez. When one of them came, they broke that. They had to pay them a little bit more, but that was later down the line. In the beginning, Arsenal and Arsene Wenger, especially Arsene Wenger, had to recycle players from other leagues, from other clubs. He had to get a lot of youth in. So he had to be very, picky with certain. He couldn't get the players he really wanted to because those players were going to the bigger clubs that were paying the wages. Roman Abramovich came after Arsenal won in 2004. Roman Abramovich started spending so much money because there was no financial fair play rules at the time. Here's Estevao. Chelsea just outside the box. And they lose the ball. Here comes Saka. Saka running forward. Is he going to play Gyökeres? Yes, he plays in Gyökeres. Gyökeres chasing him, but it's too slow to get the ball. But he's fighting for it. He got it. Holding up the play. He's going back now. And he played it to Martin Zubimendi, and the ball goes back now all the way to Ben White. Saliba Gabriel. Right. So he couldn't spend as much money. So what happened was, slowly but surely, money started rolling in. They started buying players. What I genuinely believe this. The only Arsene Wenger got to the. You can even see interviews where he talks about it. He got to the stage where Arsenal had paid off all the debt and were able now to start spending money, and that's when all the fans turned against him. Before he got to that chance, right? Before he got to the chance of getting when they were getting Aubameyangs and this and that and blah, blah, blah. Actually, no, he was there when he was the one that brought Aubameyang, wasn't he? I think that was the last season. And then Unai Emery came in. But everything is a blur to me now. But anyway, He was literally at the precipice, at the peak of the mountain where he was budgeting, saving because the club told him you can't spend, you can't spend. Then when it came time where Arsenal, it's a free kick for Arsenal, by the way, about 25, 30 yards out. Great position to cross the ball in for Declan Rice and for us to get a second goal. Now, once he left and Unai Emery came in, Arsenal were able now to spend money and buy players and buy significant players and give them significant wages. And Arsene Wenger missed that boat basically, and he will always regret that, because there's an interview where he said they just used me to build their stadium and that's it, which is very sad because he was an economist and he knew how to budget and save money. Bad cross in by Martin Zubimendi would ace his a kick on the volley, but it goes over the bar. Yeah, so he feels really bad about it. He feels really sad. He didn't want to leave. He didn't want to get pushed out. And I'm a Wengerite. I'm a Wenger baby. Till this day, I know I love Mikel Arteta and what he's doing now. But till this day, I wish that Arsene Wenger never left the club, because I felt like after all that he did and his hands were tied, I felt like he got to a stage where now he can breathe again and do what he wanted to do and get the players and spend the wages that he needed to be able to compete. They never gave him that chance. However, Mikel Arteta, now listen to this. Mikel Arteta, 1, grew up in the Barcelona academy, like I said. 2, worked or played under David Moyes, or David Moyes, I was going to say in Spanish, but David Moyes at Everton, right? Where he learned the English league, how to play it defensively, which is very important. He knew how to set up to, at least if you don't win, not to lose, right? And he learned that under David Moyes. Then he became a player for Arsene Wenger. And then he took the studying of the football IQ and the knowledge of studying even further away from David Moyes. Now he is learning from Arsene Wenger how to have a strong midfield and how to use the wingers and how to push for an attack and how to play the beautiful game. Ooh, shot from Estevao, I believe. No, it wasn't. Shot from Chelsea. Not sure who that is. It's Achimpong, isn't it? Anyway, offside. So now he's learning the beautiful game from Arsene Wenger. So he took the defensive side and how to set up defensively from David Moyes. Now he's learning the beautiful game from Arsene Wenger. Then he retired and then he became Pep Guardiola's number 2 at Man City. And now he's learning how... the ball goes to the offside. How to basically set up the way that Pep Guardiola would play, out the back, a slow build up, whatever, blah, 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 inverted roles, pivot roles, all that. All the things that Pep Guardiola was bringing into the Premier League, he was absorbing it, plus putting his own little touches to it. So think about it. That kind of spectrum of managers. So David Moyes, Arsene Wenger, Pep Guardiola, and that's not even mentioning who he studied under, probably at Barcelona when Johan Cruyff was there when he was a little kid. So he had a lot of... Here come Chelsea in the Arsenal box. Chelsea, Fofana, Neto. Gusto, is that Gusto? Neto. Ooh, the ball goes right across the Arsenal box by João Pedro, but nobody was there to take it or touch it in or kick it in or score it. Tap it in, so all the Arsenal players just let it. That was a bad shot from João Pedro, by the way, really bad. Right. So yeah, as I was saying, so he learned from the best and from a different type of manager. Each manager was different, so he took from everyone, and then also put his own little rubber, put his own stamp on it, and turned it into what today is Arsenal, obviously. So obviously, we can't complain, but I love Arsene Wenger, and I wish he did have more time, and I wish he was able to still be... At least what I wanted is, instead of them getting rid of him, put him upstairs in the boardroom, or make him sporting director, and then bring in Mikel Arteta. Here comes Arsenal, though. Saka! Ben White. Martin Odegaard now, just outside the box. Crosses the ball in. Martin Zubimendi with the ball now. Ball goes out. Nah, Saliba. Gabriel Magliash. They're starting again. Timber. Trossard. Timber on the overlap. No. Trossard loses the ball, but Saliba gets it back and plays it back to Trossard. Yeah, so that's what I was trying to say. Right, let's get back to the chat. Tab says, I mean, even with the budget, we always had a guaranteed place in the Champions League. With Arsene Wenger, yeah, definitely. It's once Arsene Wenger left that we start dropping down 5th, 6th, 7th to Mikel Arteta's first season, and he became 8th. Tab says, I got to go. My friend's crashed his bike. Whoa, I'm sorry, Tab. Take it easy, bro. Look after your friend. Don't worry about it. I hope he's all right. Take him to hospital. Make sure he's good. And we'll see you when you're back around, my friend. Look after yourself. Take care. Well, thank you for joining us, Tab. And if you're able to come back, come back. If not, I'll see you on the rebound, my friend. Great grab by Robert Sanchez from the corner. Right, come on, Arsenal. We need another couple of goals. Saka helping out the midfield. Doesn't get the ball. Chelsea still with the ball. Here come Chelsea from the right-hand side. Shot by Estevao, and Kepa had to go low to save that. It's a corner for Chelsea. Great shot by Estevao. See the difference between Estevao and João Pedro. Comes in onto the left foot from the right-hand side. Strong left foot as well. Wow, great shot. But Kepa, though, near post, was a tight angle. Didn't look like he could score from there. Corner Chelsea. Cleared by Kepa. Not as far enough, but yeah, here you go. Cucurella tries to head it back into the box, but Kepa gets it out. Looks like it's a free kick for Arsenal. They take it quickly, and Kepa just kicks it so far away. He basically gives it straight back to Chelsea. Kepa talking to the referee now about something. All right, what's everyone predicting the score is, guys? Let me know what the score is, everyone. MJ says 2-0 to the Gunners. Yeah, not a bad shout. Not a bad shout. 2-0 would be good, but I'm hoping we can put this game to bed from the first leg. So hopefully it can be 3-4-0, but 2-0 is not a bad shout. If we get one goal first half, second goal second half. But here's Martin Zubimendi. I mean, it looks like we can get more, personally, but you never know. Both legs 4-0. Yeah, not bad. That'll be really good. MJ says 2-0 in this leg. 2-0 in the home leg at the Emirates. I think at the Emirates we'll do better than that, but Yeah, that's not a bad shout, MJ. Here come Arsenal though. Man Odegaard. Yuri Timber in the box on the left hand side. Oh, he plays it to Zubamendi. Who plays it to Trossard. Declan Rice. Trossard shoots, but too high. Goes over the bar. Unlucky, son. Well, listen, guys. Don't forget, we've got a very strong bench. I mean, we've got Havertz on the bench. We've got Jesus on the bench. We've got Eze on the bench. We've got Martinelli, who just come off of a hat trick on the bench. We've got such a strong bench. I really want to see goals like we saw against Portsmouth. I know it's Chelsea, it's a different kettle of fish, but and the ball goes straight back to Robert Sanchez. Sorry, what am I saying? Sanchez. Yeah, but Abdullah. Need a tissue. Where's my tissue? Hold on, guys. Ooh, 1 second. Saliba to Saka. Saka on the right hand side. Cucurella in front of him. Play Saliba again. Saliba's weaving in and out. Moving like a midfielder. But goes quickly back to Zubamendi and then goes back to cover his position. Gabriel now. Trossard. Gyökeres on overlap. No, doesn't play him. And the ball goes back to Zubamendi. Sorry, guys. One sec. Right. Esteval complaining about something, not sure what. Right, so tell you what we will do. We'll have a quick look at what's happening elsewhere. Oh, no way. Egypt got knocked out by Senegal. Senegal's made it into the AFCON final. And it looks like they're going to either play Nigeria or Morocco, where the game is at 40 minutes. And the game is at 40 minutes and it's still 0-0. Let me know, guys, what you think. Who's going to win between Morocco and Nigeria as Arsenal get ready for another set piece. Declan Rice on the corner. 10-men Rice on a sixpence. They should make that into a song, you know. I'm going to write a song. 10-men Rice on a sixpence. 10-men Rice on a sixpence. 10-men Rice on a sixpence. Set piece again. Ole, ole. Here you go. Head up. And the ball goes out. MJ says, I think the next person to score is Starboy and the next leg Martinelli and Rice. Well, that's not a bad shout. I do want Saka to score. He's been going through a bit of a drought at the moment. He needs goals, but MJ, we need Gyökeres to score. We need Gyökeres to do something because I'm getting fed up. I am getting frustrated with this yoke. He's a Gyökeres, not a Gyökeres. He's a Jokeres. It's not good. It's just not good, man. Even look again in this game. I just don't understand why he didn't play him in the FA Cup, man. Instead, he started with Jesus. So why don't you start with Jesus in this game? Like, what makes you think that Gyökeres is playing better than he? Look, Havertz came on against Portsmouth for like 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever it was, and looked more of a player than Gyökeres did. It's very, you could just tell the way, the movement, the runs they make, their positioning. You could just tell. I don't know why none of that is working for Gyökeres, man. It just doesn't look like he knows how to play football that well. Just doesn't strike me. I don't know. I just don't understand what these people see in him, man. Like Rice, 10-man Rice with a long throw now. Here it comes. Big biceps and triceps. Pause. Here comes the ball. Ooh, in the box, but Chelsea clear it. Only as far as Zubamendi. Rice again. Cross comes in. Shot. Ooh, what's that? Gabriel? No, Saliba with a shot. Saliba's trying to get in on the goals. Saliba's like, Gabriel can't be the only defender scoring. Look at that shot. Saliba, I didn't think you had it in you. Unlucky, it was a little bit over the crossbar, but not too shabby, son. Not too shabby, son. On another day, that could have been top bins, and you would have been like, yeah, both our central defenders are strikers, fam. They're more of a striker than Gyökeres. I haven't even seen Gyökeres shoot like that. Right. MJ says, realistically, by the way Gyökeres is playing, I don't think he's going to score anytime soon. Well, it doesn't look like he's playing good enough to score, to be honest. I mean, look at Saliba now. Made a run, came onto his right foot, took a shot. This guy is not taking no shots. He's not grabbing the ball. He's not being selfish. He's not doing anything. Like, look at his positioning where he is right now. He's trying to run into space to kind of close down the Chelsea player. And that's it. He's jogging. He's just literally jogging around the pitch. Now he's going forward. No pace. Look, they're just playing the ball around him. Nowhere near him. Like, no defender worries about this bread. That's what gets to me, man. Like, no defenders quaking and shaking in their boots thinking about Gyökeres. They looking at Gyökeres like, yo, this bread's food. I put this bread in my pocket and have him as a snack for lunch, rude boy. That's what they're looking at Gyökeres like. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Cucurella. Enzo Fernandez. MJ says 65 goals in 60 games last season. Yeah, but for who and against who? And how many of those were penalties? Oh, Chelsea about to make a mistake. Unlucky. Stats don't mean anything, dude. I'm telling you, MJ. One, it was in the Portuguese league. And two, most of his goals came against some dead Portuguese teams at the bottom of the league. Plus, he would take all the penalties that Sporting Lisbon would get. So it's like, I don't know, these numbers don't mean anything to me. Give me the here and now. I'm looking at him right now. I've been looking at him from the start of the season. Nah, man, I'm sorry. Yeah, Trossard just took one for the team, got a yellow card. It's like, nah, man, it's not happening. He just doesn't, like, look, it's one thing not scoring, right? Like, I'll give you an example, right? Voltamada at Newcastle. He might not score. Or Isak at Liverpool, although he's injured now, whatever. He might not be scoring at the time, but the way he's playing, the movement, the runs, the pace, bro, the Bears got no pace. Here comes Chelsea. Here comes Chelsea in the box. Cross comes in. And Arsenal clear it. Cucurella chasing now with Gyökeres behind him. He can't get away from any defenders because he's got no pace. His movement off the ball, I mean, in the beginning of the season, okay, maybe he was holding off 1-2 defenders, but all of that's gone. No pace, doesn't make the right runs, doesn't, even Ian Wright said the other day, 3-4 balls came in from Saka across the pitch, across the squaring it across the face of the goal, and he wasn't there to tap it in. Ooh, Saka gets fouled by Cucurella, that's a yellow card. I mean, Chelsea's discipline is non-existent. Like, they have to get. Oh, don't tell me he injured him. If he injured him, that means he got paid by Man City. Oh, that was dangerous. Stupido. El Stupido Cucurella. He's an absolute criminal, man. Look, I can't believe it. Yeah, Chelsea's discipline is non-existent. This dude got sent off the other day. Now there's another yellow card. Like, they have to get at least 5 yellow cards in each game. I haven't seen a Chelsea game this season where it hasn't been a bag of yellow cards or a couple of red cards. I mean, they've had 2 or 3 red cards in one game at one point. Like, it's just getting ridiculous, man. Right. Let me see. MJ says 65 goals. Arteta has wanted him for years, and this is how he is showing after all that fame at Sporting. To be honest, you're true. Gyökeres is too slow. He runs like he's holding weight. It seems like he's heavy. Yep, everything that you said is correct. Here come Arsenal with Saka on the right-hand side. 1 second, MJ. Saka with a cross, and it's a corner for Arsenal, and hopefully this is his second goal. Ole. We're coming up to the half-time mark. So yes, MJ, he runs like he's got weights on him. He's got no pace. He's too slow. But it's not just that. It's just even his movement, his awareness of where the ball is going to be. Like I said, Ian Wright was literally talking about it the other day. He's not in the right positions in the box to tap in the goals from all these wingers, Trossards, the Sakas, the Martinez, when they're firing balls across the face of the goal. He's not there to tap them in. And that means you're not a poacher. That means ball gets headed out. It's a free kick for Chelsea. Seems like a foul. I'm not sure why. Anyway, it's more than just one reason. He's heavy. He's got no pace. He doesn't make the right runs. He doesn't go into the right spaces. He's not. What's the word? He doesn't gamble. He doesn't gamble at all. And also his press is non-existent. He doesn't press because he's too slow. So he's just running around the pitch like a headless chicken. And as I was saying earlier, you take a player like Voltemada at Newcastle, right? Came from a different league. Didn't have any of the numbers that thing he had, Gyökeres had. And still looks like he's a striker. You can tell he's a striker. He's a poacher. He gets goals, and then eventually the goals will come. Even if he doesn't start scoring from the first month or second month of the season, as long as he's getting the chances, he's creating the chances, or he's getting shots on target, or even some off target, at least he's doing something. This Brer's not doing nothing, MJ. He hasn't had one shot. In some games, he has not had one shot. Have you seen him have one shot on target or even off target today? I mean, Saliba, our defender, has a shot, and Gyökeres hasn't taken a shot. And it's half-time, guys. I mean, what kind of striker is this? That goes a whole game without striking the ball. It's ridiculous. So, yeah, jury's out on Gyökeres, to be honest with you guys. MJ says, I think Gyökeres is going to be relieved he got that trophy at the Ballon d'Or, because that's probably one of the only ones. Yeah, trust me. I mean, if Arsenal win this season, whatever we win, we carried this guy. Unless he starts scoring from now and he has some sort of impact in some very important game. Like, for example, if we go to Man City, right? Because that's the only away game really that is in the top 6 of the big 6 clubs. That's the only away game we have left, which is Man City, right? So imagine he goes to Man City and he gets a hat-trick there. You have done enough, at least, yeah, or you've done something, at least, to be a worthy winner. Like, if he gets a medal this season for whatever Arsenal win, this Brer was just a passenger. We carried him and gave him a medal for free. He had no impact in this. He had impact in maybe one game against Leeds where he got 2 goals. Was it 2 goals? Yeah, 2 goals, and one of them was a penalty. Do you know what I mean? It's like, come on, man. Martinelli's coming off. Martinelli's scoring left, right, and center. Trossard scoring. Gabriel Magliash scoring. Saka scoring. Everyone's scoring except for our striker, who's we bought to score goals. We bought him to score goals, and he's not scoring goals. So it's really, really, look, with me, I'm over the hype. I'm severely disappointed in the scouting for him, because everything else so far is absolutely brilliant. It's just him. I want to know who thought. I mean, look at Sesko at Man United. now that Ruben Amorim's gone. The minute Ruben Amorim's gone and Sesko's playing in like a 4-2-2 or a 4-3-3, he banged in 2 goals straight away. But even when he wasn't scoring, Sesko, you look at him and you be like, yo, he's a striker. He's got the pace. He runs in behind the line, in behind the defenders. He times his runs. He knows the spaces. He gets in the right spaces. It's just, it wasn't happening for him. And then, boom, all of a sudden it happened for him. But you can see this boy knows how to strike a ball. Gyökeres, I'm like, oh my God, even in this game now, he's an absolute passenger. He's a passenger. He's taken up valuable space on the pitch that you can give to Havertz, you can give to Jesus, and give them minutes on. I hope he changes him in half time because he's had a terrible first half. A terrible first half. Anyway, guys, it's half time. Let me just reset the clock. Let's have a look at AFCON. Still 0-0 at half time. People. Oh. MJ says, I think Gyökeres is going to be sold in a few seasons if he isn't going to pick his game up. Listen, if he doesn't pick up his game towards the end of this season, they need to sell him, get rid of him. Sell him or loan him out somewhere else because he's not fit to be at a club like Arsenal. I'm sorry. I mean, we have a history of the Bergkamps, the Henrys, the Alan Smiths, you name it. The Robert Van Persie, Robin. Sorry, I said Robert. Robin Van Persie. It's like, we've had some wicked, formidable strikers. I haven't even mentioned. There's too many to mention of great strikers. Of the Ian. Like I said, look, Alan Smith, Ian Wright, Dennis Bergkamp, Thierry Henry. Robin Van Persie, we even had like the more, the Alexis Sanchez, the Archevins. Listen, man, there's so many to mention. I'm not going to mention everyone because I wasn't a big fan of Aubameyang, but at least Aubameyang, you can tell he's a striker, fam. So I mean, he was getting in goals, even Lacazette. I mean, look, although they wasn't the greatest like the ones I mentioned before, the Bergkamps, Henrys, because for me the top five. I have top 5 strikers at Arsenal, and I can only go by my age and my generation. I'd start with Alan Smith, Ian Wright, Dennis Bergkamp, Thierry Henry, Robin Van Persie. That's my top 5 strikers at Arsenal. This guy couldn't even clean their boots. He wouldn't even be fit to clean. Forget wearing their boots to try and get goals. He is not fit to clean them, to be amongst those players I just mentioned. It's absolutely ridiculous. That's how I feel about Gyökeres. But because he wears the Arsenal emblem, the logo, and he's playing for my club, I will always support him. Always. It's not that my support stops for him. The only reason why you might hear me talk about him in the way I'm talking about him, because very unlikely, but if a lot of Arsenal fans and social media people talk the way I talk, one of us is gonna get on his timeline or his feed or something. He might hear it. He might see what the Arsenal fans' reaction is happening, and it might motivate him. It might make him angry, like I was talking about the Michael Jordan documentary, how he used to pick up things from the media, from other places, or even sometimes create his own kind of like situation to get him angry, to motivate him to be a winner. So I'm hoping Gyökeres, if you do see this or see anyone else or whatever, you're wearing my club's logo. I support you. But you need to start doing something. Otherwise, you do not deserve to be here. It's as simple as that. You need to start. We need a striker. We bought you because we needed a striker. You're telling me now that we spent all that money, we still need another striker? It can't be that Havertz comes on against Portsmouth 5-10 minutes and looks more of a player than you did the whole bloody since the start of the season. Or Jesus comes on, and although it wasn't him that scores, but had an influence on the second goal against Wolves that, got us the point at home against Wolves. Instead of dropping points, we ended up getting the 3 points. Although it's sad, look, it's sad, and I feel sorry for him because I'm sure he wants to be the best. I'm sure he wants to be better than Haaland, but you're not playing like it. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not that he's not scoring. I know strikers can go through a very long drought. They can go times where it's months upon months they're not getting goals. However, they create stuff. They do things. They get into the right positions. I'm not seeing none of that from him. None of it. And that's what's hurting me. And that's what's bothering me. And that's what's making me think like, yo, you're just not good enough. And people were saying that, and I wasn't listening to it. Before he came to Arsenal, people were saying, this guy doesn't know how to play football. This guy is not a real striker. People were actually saying that. They were warning Arsenal, telling them, listen, this player was at Brighton, he was at Coventry. At Coventry, he got a couple of goals, but he's been in the English Football League. Nobody wanted him. He had to go to Portugal to find a club where he can actually be the star or be in the Champions League or create a name for himself or whatever it is. But look, as soon as the Premier League came calling, he came running because he knows that's where you want to be, the Premier League. But by the look of it, the teams in the Championship were right. You're not good enough for the Premier League. That's what it's looking like, and I don't want it to look like that. MJ says, last season Havertz was like this, then he started to pick up his game. MJ says, let's hope Gyökeres will be like that. Well, MJ, you say that, but Havertz, you're talking about his goals. You might have not seen, because Havertz is not a striker, MJ. Havertz is a number 10. He plays behind the strikers. But because we didn't have a striker, Mikel Arteta was playing him up front, but he's not an out-and-out striker. He feeds the strikers, Havertz. He plays in that position that, like, who would you remember would play in that position? Well, like the Cole Palmer, like Chelsea. I don't know if you watch Chelsea a lot, but they have a player called Cole Palmer. Surely you know him, or Bellingham at Real Madrid, for example. They're not strikers; they're number 10. So they go forward, they help the attack, and then they try and feed the strikers, the wingers. And if they get an opportunity to take a shot from outside the box or in the box, they do it. That's what Havertz is as well. He's a number 10. But we didn't have a striker, so Mikel Arteta pushed him up front and said, you go and be a striker, right? And he did a job. He got like 15 goals or something like that last season. He didn't do too bad. But yeah, you're not going to expect him to do what Haaland does or what Mbappe does, because that's not his role. That's what Gyökeres was bought for, MJ. Gyökeres was bought to be the out-and-out striker. All he turned out to be is a flat-chat bully. And that's not good enough for Arsenal. I mean, I'm sure at some point Mikel Arteta's going to lose patience with him, dude. I'm sure of it. Because it's just not good enough. It's not. But if he does start scoring and if he does get better, because and this is what I'm saying, MJ, it's not him not scoring. That I can deal with. It's everything else. It's his all-round football. It's not good enough. Not at this level, man. It's not. Bro, I'm telling you, MJ, not one single defender in the Premier League, like I always say, not from Man City, who's the second, who's right behind us, all the way to Wolves. Every single club, so all the 19 clubs that are in the Premier League, none of their defenders worry about Gyökeres. Look how many defenders worry about Haaland. Look how many defenders worry about playing against like a Iger Thiago or even a Danny Welbeck, for example. We could have got Danny Welbeck from Brighton, brought him back as an Arsenal player, because he was an Arsenal player before, brought him back and probably got more goals or better play than what we're getting from Gyökeres. There's so many options. So many options last season in January. This time last season, we made a 40 million bid to Aston Villa to buy Ollie Watkins. But because of Unai Emery's kind of hate for Arsenal now because of what they done to him and they sacked him, I feel like I get that from him. He's very eager to always beat us. Like when he lost to us 4-1, he didn't even shake Mikel Arteta's hand, just went down the tunnel. I feel like he has a type of hate for Arsenal, but we offered 40 million for Ollie Watkins to Aston Villa. They just shut the door on our face. They didn't even want to entertain it, right? But that would have been a better option. I'm telling you. And it's not like Ollie Watkins is a formidable striker like that, but he'll get you goals. He's Premier League ready. So many options, so many options. Go get Ivan Toney back from Saudi Arabia, even for just 6 months. Go get him on loan. I guarantee you he gets more goals than Gyökeres, man. I guarantee you. And that's all off of what we've seen and how they play. I don't know what else to say, man. I'm telling you, it's just not good enough. MJ says, MJ says, imagine if Cristiano comes to us for 6 months. That will never happen, MJ. For 65 mil, let's say. What do you mean for 65 mil? They're not paying no 65 mil for Cristiano. The guy's like 40 years old, dude. And he's getting billions in Saudi Arabia. He's not coming. And he would never play for another club in the Premier League other than Man United. Velin CC says, get Noni on at halftime. Yeah, that's a good shout, Veli. That's a very, very good shout. I mean, Saka hasn't been doing too bad. I want to see Saka and Noni Madueke play together, one on the left, one on the right. Keep Saka on the right, maybe play Noni on the left hand side, because imagine both of them on the wings. I think Noni is better than Trossard, to be honest with you. That's my opinion. I mean, Trossard's not bad. He's an incredible player. I'm not his biggest fan, but he plays for Arsenal, so I support him and I love him and I appreciate what he does. But I do want to see Noni Madueke on the left hand side and Saka on the right hand side. But it looks like there's no changes yet. Gyökeres is coming out, so he's still playing. But yeah, Veli, that's a good shout. Get Noni. I'm sure. I think around 65 minutes, 65, 68 minutes, he'll make 3 changes. He'll put Eze on. He'll put Mikel Merino on. No, sorry. He'll make 3 changes. He'll put Gabriel Jesus on. He'll put Abrici Eze on, and he'll put Noni Madueke on. Those are the 3 changes he'll make around 65, 68 minutes. I mean, depending obviously on the score, but I'm pretty sure that if it stays like this, that's the changes he'll make. So Saka will probably come off, Odegaard will come off, and Gyökeres will come off. To be honest with you, I want Gyökeres to come off at half time, but he didn't come off. He stayed on the pitch. And Chelsea's about to kick off. So Chelsea are playing left to right now. Arsenal playing right to left. And Esteval's about to kick off any second. Now, here we go. Lift off, guys. Right, so it's Chelsea 0, Arsenal 1. Ben White now with the throw. MJ says Trossard is getting old. He's over 30. Arteta will have to start benching. No hate towards him though. No, obviously not, bro. That's our player. You can't hate our players. But here comes Chelsea though. Ooh, be careful. That might be a yellow card eventually. Chelsea still with the ball. Neto. Chalobah to Cucurella. And Arsenal get the ball back. Who was that? Ben White. Unlucky. Ben White gets the ball back from Enzo Fernandez, but it goes out. It's a Chelsea throw. Yeah, don't hate on our own players, MJ. I know what you mean, though. I mean, look, he is a good player. I said a great player earlier, but he's a good player. He does a job. But to be honest with you, at a time when we bought him from Brighton, I would have preferred that Arsenal got Mitoma instead and played him on the left, but they went for Trossard. I'm not sure why. I always thought Mitoma was the better player. I still do now. I mean, that goal he scored against Man City. Wow, what a strike. Declan Rice now. Right, Arsenal start again from the back. Jurriën Timber. Ooh, Trossard tried to get the ball, couldn't. Chelsea still with the ball now. Ooh, there was a misunderstanding between Saliba, Gabriel and Kepa. Kepa tried to come out to get the ball. Gabriel cleared it. But it was all good. It's a throw-in for Chelsea now. They need to communicate slightly better there, but no harm done. Chelsea still with the ball though. Right, Neto. Saka gets the ball off Neto very well. Picks his pocket. Takes the ball, runs past Cucurella. No, Cucurella, great defending, but it's a throw-in for the Arsenal. Surely. Now Saka running. Gets the ball thrown in his path. Saka on the right-hand side now. Ooh, goes past Cucurella. Can he get past him? He's got Timber on overlap. Crosses it in. Gyökeres surely to the Arsenal. Victor Gyökeres finally. No, don't do that celebration. I'm not going to do that celebration. Finally, Gyökeres gets his goal. My God, that was a long time coming. Global Jonas says, let's go! Lasso! Victor Gyökeres. Victor Gyökeres finally on the score sheet. Damn! And this is what I'm talking about. Great play by Saka initially. Great play by Jurriën Timber. Ball comes in across the... He was in the right place. Finally, he was in the right place. That's where a striker's got to be, in the 6-yard box to tap it in. Finally! MJ says, Gyökeres. Global Jonas says, I just knew his goal was coming after all that has been said. That's it. We got to believe it into existence. We got to give him the hunger and the motivation, dude. Finally, it's a commentator's curse. You talk about a player all day and then they end up shutting you up. But I like it. That's what I wanted. Thank you, Sensoon. Got to update to school. Come on. I doubt. Look, MJ, you called this 2-0 in this game, mate. It might stay like this. It might be 2-0 in this game, 2-0 at home. However, it's very doubtful Chelsea will get back into this. It looks like we're going to Wembley. Wembley again, ole ole. Wembley again, ole ole. But here come Chelsea though. Chelsea is not down and out yet. Too deep for the cross. It goes out for a throw in to the Arsenal. Liam Rosenior. Ooh, he's about to put on Garnacho. He's about to put on Garnacho. Come on, Gyökeres. Now get another two, mate. Get your first Morocco game is still 0-0, MJ. I'm keeping an eye on it as well. It's still 0-0 between Nigeria and Morocco. Sensun says, I'm in and out of this game in the Morocco game. It's a corner for Chelsea. João Pedro about to take it. Old Arsenal manager is watching in the stadium. It's 0-0 at the moment. Oh, is it? Arsene Wenger is at the AFCON game. Well, he's always had a passion for the African game and African players and AFCON in general. He used to love all of that. And he loves Morocco as well. So I'm sure he's there supporting Morocco, men like Arsene Wenger. Cross comes in, corner comes in, Kepa deals with it. It's another corner for Chelsea. Great keeping by Kepa. Ooh, don't tell me he got injured. Did he get hit in the face? Uh-oh. Hey, no, he's all right. He says, I'm all right. But it looks like it might be a head injury. Let's see. Ooh, he nearly got a boot in the face by Fofana, but no touch by the foot, though. It's like more his body. He slammed into his face. But yes, come on. Ooh, Chelsea making two changes. Badiashile and Garnacho. So what? Global Jonas. Global Jonas, 1 second. Hold on. Global, you said... What happened? Why can't I go up? Wait, what? Global Jonas, you said I just knew the goal was coming after all that. So do you disagree with me? You think I'm being too harsh on Gyökeres because I'm getting that a lot from a lot of people saying, "Oh, you're being a bit too," but I don't think I am. I think what I'm saying is genuinely the truth. I want him to do good. I want him to score, but the way he's been playing is not good enough. But do I want him to get a hat trick every game? Of course. Here comes the Arsenal. Trossard. Maybe Gyökeres again. Come on, Saka. Odegaard shoots. Ooh, Robert Sanchez has to make an incredible save. Punches it all the way out. Great shot by Martin Odegaard. Odegaard. What a strike by Martin Odegaard. That was a bend in that shot and everything. Right, corner for the Arsenal. Short ones. They're not doing the long ones. Saka! Surely corner for the Arsenal again. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He kicked against Cucurella. Cucas Reales. Come on, Saka. Right in front of the Arsenal fans at Stamford Bridge. Global Jonas says, Garnacho on means 4-0 to Arsenal. I like it, Global Jonas. But listen, do you disagree about Gyökeres? Tell me. As the corner comes in from Saka. Bukayo. Oh, no. What are you doing, mate? Come on. Come on, set piece again, guys. Come on. Ooh, Robert Sanchez punches it out this time. Gyökeres. Holding up the ball. Well done, son. Oh, unlucky. Gets a corner. Well done, Gyökeres. That's better. Now he's starting to play. Come on. Even the Arsenal fans in the stadium have realised. Come on. That's better. Pick up your damn game, family. Now Declan Rice. 10-man Rice on a sixpence. 10-man Rice on a sixpence. 10-man Rice on a sixpence. All day long. Right, Declan Rice, 10-man Rice. Whoa, that's deep. Back post it further than the back post. Wow, no way. Gyökeres couldn't control it this time. It goes out for a goal kick. I tell you what, second half from Gyökeres, much better than the first half. I think Mikel Arteta got into his ear, mate. He must have said something to him. He must have told him, listen, you need to start running. Because I'm telling you, from the first whistle in the second half, he's pressing harder. He's running more. I'm telling you, Arsene Wenger told him, listen, mate, you got to go all out. Take the handbrake off because it's just not happening. Don't lose the ball, Chelsea. Garnacho shoots. And they score. Well, Global Jonas, you jinxed it, mate. You said Garnacho on means 4-0 to the Arsenal. He comes on and scores. I tell you what, that's a great change from Leon Rosinia. That looks very good on the Chelsea manager, I'm telling you. The fact that his substitute came on and scored. Oh my God, but that was bad defending by Arsenal though. What happened all over the place? I think they didn't take the attack by Chelsea serious. Martin Odegaard coming to help as well. Garnacho gets the ball in the back post and shoots. Crazy. I can't believe it. Global Jonas says, well, we didn't buy him for half a season. I know an immediate impact will feel nice, but there's plenty of time still. Yeah, it's not that, Global Jones. I hear you. And that's what I'm getting from a lot of people as well. It's not that, mate. It's not about whether we bought him for half a season or not. I didn't buy him, or we didn't buy him to hopefully eventually he'll come good after a year. No. We bought him because he was the best striker in Europe, meaning that as soon as he comes in, he's supposed to hit the pitch running. He's supposed to hit the ground running. He's supposed to at least get every now and then get goals here and there. I'm not doing that. You see, this is the Arsenal. Some of the Arsenal fans, this is what they do. They be like, yeah, no, give him time. No. I think like a Real Madrid fan. I want the here and now. I'm tired of this waiting. I've been waiting 20 odd years, Global Jonas. Ooh, Arsenal near Martin Odegaard. I've been waiting for so long for this club and the players that come to this club. I'm done waiting. I'm done with this. No, give him time. We've been doing that with so many players over the years. I'm done with it. I want the here and now. We bought Gyökeres because he was supposed to be the best striker, at least in Europe. Forget the world, right? So you come to the Arsenal, you hit the ground running. Okay? That's one. Two, I need you right now. We're trying to win the season. I can't wait. I can't give him time and then all that time and then the title slips away from us. And Man City, because they got Haaland, who's scoring bloody a hat-trick every other game, yeah, they're going ahead of us. They're getting more goal difference than us. Uh-oh, here comes Garnacho again, but Arsenal clear it this time. See what I'm saying? I can't wait for that. I'm not waiting for it. It's not about, we bought him for longer than 6 months. Yeah, I know that. But does that mean I have to wait for, 2 years until he becomes a good player? Nah, brother. I want him now. We bought you as a ready set player. We didn't buy him as a youth, as an 18, 19-year-old. And yeah, give him time. He's the same age as Miles Lewis-Kelly. Give him no. I've started thinking like a Real Madrid fan, because those fans are forcing their team to win and forcing their club to get the right players, the right now players, the Galacticos, to go out and get silverware. So why am I going to think like a backwards fan and say, you know what? No. I don't need to win right now. Let's just wait for another 6 months, a year. Maybe he'll come good. Maybe he won't. No problem. Plenty of time left. No. I need him to score right now. Right now, because this season, we're fighting for the title. We're not fighting for the title next season, the season after, because it hasn't come into existence yet. So I want him to give me results now. I want him at least at the minimum against Wolves, against bloody West Ham, against all these bottom of the league teams. Get some goals against these teams if you can't do it against the top teams. Chelsea, by the way, are attacking, is wave after wave after wave. There's a lot of pressure on the Arsenal defense at the moment. Esteban now again with another shot. Gabriel Magliash headed it out, but headed it only as far as Saliba's foot, which he didn't know nothing about. But it goes out for a Chelsea corner. There's wave after wave of Chelsea attack, and we've only got 2 goals. And they could possibly get back into this game now. Because don't forget, guys, this was only the first leg. Arsenal clear it. Chelsea get it back. Still in the danger zone. Cross comes in. Saka clears it this time, but not far enough. Ball still with Chelsea. Handball. Arsenal free kick. Yeah. So this is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say we need to, as Arsenal fans, we need to change our mentality. Because, guys, we are loyal to the club. None of these players, none of these managers, staff members, owners are loyal to the club. They're loyal at the time that they're there. They can easily go get a job somewhere else at another club. We, as Arsenal fans or any fan of any club, we can't get up and just change our mind and say like a job. No, I don't want to do this. I want to go do something else. I don't want to support Arsenal. I'm going to go support Man City for the next couple of seasons. It doesn't work like that. Once you make your bed, you lay in it. So I'm tired of letting players get away with this mediocrity and this mediocre football. No, I'm not having it. I'm not having it. And I'm not going to let any Arsenal fan try and convince me, oh, no, but you know what? Give him some time. Plenty, because it's not just you, Global Jonas. Obviously, I respect you and what you're saying, yeah. I kind of agree with you in the sense that sometimes you don't get immediate effect from certain players. But with a striker, what you won't get is immediate goals. But at least show in the way you're playing football that you're improving the team and you're improving yourself and you're having any effect, which Gyökeres wasn't having for a very long time, Global Jonas. He just wasn't having any impact. That's what I say to you in this game now. This is a prime example. First half, nowhere to be seen. Second half, he runs that little bit more. He puts that little bit more effort in. He was in the right place for the goal. His press is much stronger. He's chasing the balls now. What a difference in one game. I mean, what can Mikel Arteta have said to him in the second half, in the halftime team talk, that he didn't say to him in the beginning of the first half, that made him lift the handbrake and start playing? Like, why wasn't he doing that from the first minute in the first half? Because they probably know he'll run out of energy. He'll run out of energy because the Premier League is not the Portuguese league. The Premier League is the highest paced league in the world. Like, the fastest paced league in the world is the Premier League. There's no league that plays as fast paced as the Premier League. And he's coming from a very slow league where it's more about slow build up and pass it around until you get it to, and all he has to do is just stand somewhere and tap it in. Playing against some of the worst defenders in the world. No disrespect to them. But now he's coming to the Premier League and it's a whole different kettle of fish, man. It's a different ball game. So I'm saying, if you're not ready, you're gonna get chewed up and spat out, man. It's as simple as that. And I'm sick and tired of letting players at Arsenal get away with it. No, here comes Saka. Great ball, free kick for the Arsenal. Surely yellow card. Badiashile had to take one for the team. It looks like the whole Chelsea team are gonna get yellow card, guys. MJ says, to be honest, if I was David Raya. Oh, sorry. MJ says, to be honest, if it was David Raya, he could have saved it. Well, look, we can't live by ifs and buts, MJ. Because if my grandma had wheels, she'd be a bike. So we can't live by ifs and buts. It is what it is. But yeah, possibly, maybe not. But here come the changes. What did I say? 65 minutes. Martinelli, Mikel Merino, So not the exact players that I was talking about, but there is change coming on the 65th minute. I'm not sure why it's only those two that are coming on, but Trossard definitely hasn't had his best game, so Martinelli deserves to come on, especially after getting a hat trick against Portsmouth. But here's the free kick from the Arsenal. I wonder who's going to take it now. Yeah, sorry guys. I know I keep going on about it, but my mentality at the Arsenal has changed now. I'm not like before. I'm not as relaxed about certain players. They're not doing good. You're getting hammered. Exactly what Real Madrid and Barcelona fans to do to their players. And that's why their players always play on edge and make sure they give their best performance. Because guess what? At Real Madrid, you're not playing well. The white handkerchief's coming out. The whole stadium, every fan is starting waving, starts to do this. And that's when you know it's game over for these Real Madrid players. Look what they did to Xabi Alonso. They begged for him 6 months ago, and now 6 months later they sack him. Like, come on, man. That's how you. It's as simple as that. You're not good enough. Free kick, Declan Rice way over the bar, and that's the mentality you have to have as fans. No, you're not good enough. You're not good enough. Either sit on the bench and chill till you become good enough, or move on and go somewhere else. It's as simple as that. I'm sick and tired of, oh, we gotta take these mediocre players in and give them time until they adapt and adjust. And no, I'm not. I'm not doing that, man. You're not good enough. Get off the pitch. And that's exactly what's happening with Gyökeres at the moment. Yeah, he got his goal just now, and the only reason why he's still on the pitch, I promise you, anyone that's listening right now, right? I promise you, Gyökeres is only on the pitch right now remaining because he got his goal. If he had not scored, Gabriel Jesus or Havertz would be coming on right now alongside Mikel Merino and Martinelli. But because he scored, he doesn't want to make him feel bad. He wants to get him into that habit. Maybe get another goal. Maybe boost his confidence. Lift his confidence, lift his spirits a little bit. So he's saying, let me keep him on the pitch, see if he can do anything else. But I guarantee you, in the next 5 or 10 minutes, if he doesn't do anything significant, boom, he's coming out as well. Because definitely Havertz needs to get a run out. I'm telling you, man. MJ says even Mikel Merino was scoring more goals than Gyökeres. Look, OG's got more goals than Gyökeres. You know that? You know who OG is? Own a goal. Our top goal scorer is probably own goal. He's a hell of a player, own goal. I'm telling you. But yeah, man. Look, I wouldn't be surprised if Gabriel Magliash had more goals than him as well. Right, we've allowed Chelsea back in this game. It's a bit of a surprise. I did not see them scoring today. I thought we'd keep a clean sheet. However, did not happen. Maybe we can get 1 or 2 more goals and then this game over, because they will not get more than 4 goals at the Emirates. I highly doubt that. That will be, I don't know. That will be the most incredible thing. That will be bigger than Macclesfield knocking Crystal Palace out of the FA Cup. By the way, guys, you should go and watch those highlights. That was a classic, absolutely classic FA Cup tie. Non-league Macclesfield. Non-league Macclesfield. You're talking about a bunch of, part-timers, semi-professionals. It's non-league footballers knocking out big Premier League Crystal Palace, The holders of the FA Cup got knocked out by Macclesfield, bro. Go back and watch those highlights. Incredible game. Fantastic game. Ball goes out. It's a Chelsea goal kick. Oh, let me stretch my legs a bit. Chelsea off. Oh, offside. Thank God. João Pedro. Looked like he was in one-on-one with the keeper, but definitely offside. Definitely offside. Saka to Marino. Marino through balls it. In the box. Shoot! Yes! Martin Super Zubamendi! 3-1 to Arsenal on the 70th minute. Super Martin Zubamendi! La 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 la! Super Martin Zubamendi! La 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 la! Golazo! Martin Zubamendi. Pow! What a great ball in from Mikel Merino. It found its way to Martin Zubamendi, eventually in the box. Martinelli jumped out the way. Great shot by Martin Zubamendi to go past Robert Sanchez in the back of the net. Golazo! Not only did Martin Zubamendi sell a dummy to the Chelsea players, he even had Martinelli jumping like a madman. Wicked. Jungle is massive. Wicked. Jungle is massive. Right, let's have a look. Global Jonas says, we are the Arsenal. We are the Arsenal. Gyökeres assist though. Not too shabby, mate. Not too shabby. Goal and assist. Finally, things are clicking for him. Right, come on, you Gunners, says MJ. Golazo. It's a bit better. I did say if we get another goal, maybe one more, this game will be done. Very unlikely that they'll get 4 goals at the Emirates. But here we go. Chelsea coming. They're going for it. Back post. Too deep. Oh, Cucurella got it in. Can Arsenal clear it? And they do. Cucurella. Chelsea still fighting for it. They do. They want it. They don't want to be out of this tie, broski. Chelsea's like, we're not giving up. We're not giving up. We want to be part of this. We want to go to Wembley. We want to still be in this tie. You out. Here come Arsenal again. Urian Timber, but he loses the ball to Estevao. Ooh, he tried to tackle Estevao. Estevao gets away from Urian Timber, shoots, but Gabriel Magalhaes blocks it. Now Neto. Estevao. Neto. Enzo, Estevao, Neto in a triangle. Neto again. Fofana. Enzo Fernandez. Come on. Chaluba. Oh, snap. My God. Thank you, Senna. I mean, Sensoon. Sorry. Jeez. All this time, you tell me now. Estevao shoots. Oh, what a block. Was that Declan Rice with the block? Unbelievable. Jeez, what's that, Mikel Merino? Somebody blocked a wicked shot from Estevao. Looked like it might be going in. Neto gives it to Estevao in the box. Oh, that was Declan Rice. Then Mikel Merino grabs the ball from Fofana and Neto went down injured. But it looks like it's a free kick for the Arsenal. Absolutely fantastico. Absolutely fantastico. Who's that? Hato coming on, yeah? Hato, the matto, the batto, the catto. Arigato. Who are they taking off? João Pedro? No, who are they taking off for him? Who's 29? Fofana. Hato. Man like Fofana come off, yeah? Did not look happy, Fofana, I must say. Wesley Fofana for Hato. Yeah, look, he is not happy, boy. He looks like he might be leaving this January. Yo, yellow card for Kepa. former Chelsea player, Kappa. You know we've got 3 former Chelsea players in our team, right? Oh, here come Arsenal. Gyökeres, shoot! Oh, no! No, it was that Mikel Merino unlucky. But did Gyökeres actually have another chance to score again? Let me see this again. So Saka plays it on. Gyökeres grabbed the ball, but they got the ball out of his legs, out of his feet quickly. And then, Robert Sanchez saved that shot from Mikel Merino. That's a corner for Arsenal, surely. That would have went in. You know, if Robert Sanchez didn't touch that with his foot, that Mikel Merino shot was going in. That would have been goal number 4. But here comes goal number 4. Plays it on Gyökeres' head. Come on, Deckers. 10-man Rice on the sixpence. 10-man Rice. And guess what? Guess where Declan Rice started? That's right, Chelsea, guys. When he was younger, he was a Chelsea, a youth academy player. Oh! At the back post, Gabriel Magliash, unlucky son. Pen? What happened? You guys are ahead of me. What happened? For Gyökeres? I didn't see a pen for Gyökeres. Are you ahead of me, MJ? Am I behind or something? I'm so confused. I don't know what you're talking about. You mean like, you think it should have been a pen or what? I'm confused. Anyway, Martinelli. Supermendy. Shoot! Oh no! I tell you what, Arsenal could have easily got another 2 goals. Oh, it looked like he got fouled. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Oh, you're talking about in that chance when I said shoot, when I wanted him to shoot. Yeah, maybe. To be honest with you, I didn't even pay attention to that. See what happened, but come on, man. Mikel Merino and João Pedro. João Pedro, by the way, guys, I know you guys are thinking I'm bashing just Gyökeres. João Pedro is another one of those players like Gyökeres. I'm telling you. I was so jealous of Chelsea when they bought João Pedro. I thought, because he was banging in goals for Brighton. He was doing absolutely fantastic. But guess who was at Brighton too? Gyökeres. Seems like it don't matter. Even Graham Potter was at Brighton and then he went to Chelsea and done rubbish. It doesn't necessarily mean that you'll do good because you did good at a championship level or whatever. I know Brighton's in the Premier League now, but at the time there wasn't. João Pedro, I'm severely disappointed in him. Although he plays for Chelsea, so I'm happy he's not scoring or doing good. But I had a lot of hopes for him, and I thought he's going to do damage at Chelsea. Bro, that Brer has done nothing this season. He is exactly like Gyökeres, but he plays a little bit better than Gyökeres. I mean, a little bit, tiny bit. He's also a numpty at the moment. But definitely I've seen him play fantastic football. Esteban. Uh-oh, Chelsea want to put on Mahueke. Well, look, we're coming up to the 80th minute. It would have been nice if Eze came on, if Madueke come on. Well, here comes Madueke, but I don't know if they're going to put him on or not. He's coming down from the warm-up. Hopefully, Madueke does come on. It'll be nice to see him. It'll be nice to see Eze, man. I haven't seen Eze play for so long. I don't know what's going on with this boy. Eberici Eze. Saliba goes back to Kepa. Great ball from Kepa to Urian Timber. Global Jonas says Marino wants a goal and I love it. You're right. He does. Because he got bitten by the striker's bite. Nah, but he does have goals in him, even as a midfielder. I mean, he gets goals for Spain. I remember like a couple of internationals ago. I think he got like, what did he get? 4 or 5 goals for Spain in 2 games, something ridiculous. He got a hat-trick in 1 game, then 2 goals in another. Plus, look, he's been scoring for us in different ways when we haven't had a striker available. He's been filling in and scoring. So he does have goals in him. And yeah, it seems like he got bit by the bug, by the goal scoring bug. He just wants more and more goals. And why not, man? Why not? Go for it. I mean, if we can spread the goals around and get. Oh, here comes Havertz! Yes! Yes, family! Kai! Samana, waka waka, 60 million gone down the drain. Kai Havertz scores again. So I want to sing that so badly. Global Jonas wants Marino to score. I want Havertz to score. MJ, I don't know who you want to score. I'm sure you want Gyökeres to score or whoever. Martinelli, you said actually. Who did you say, MJ? I forgot who you said. You wanted someone to score. Deckers is coming off. Hells no. What's going on? But at least he's not injured. But here comes Kai Havertz. Kai Havertino playing against his former club. So Kepa, Havertz, and Madueke all coming from Chelsea. If Arsenal win the Premier League, I tell you what, they all made the right move. And Gabriel Jesus came on. Woo! We got 2 strikers on the pitch. I got 2 strikers. One for the goals and one for the assists. I got 2 strikers. Oi, 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 oi. Samana. Ooh, guys, let's have a look. Let's have a look what's happening in Africa. Because this is Africa. Samana. Seems like it's 0-0. Yo, that game is going penalties. Extra time penalties. Morocco, Nigeria, man. That probably was a good game as well. But not as good as this. That's also a semi-final, but a semi-final for a continental competition, the African Cup of Nations, also known as AFCON. Samana. Waka waka, 60 million gone down the drain. Kai Havertz scores again. Samana. Here comes Estevao. What a great play by Julian Timber to block the shot. Had Estevao in his pocket. Neto on the corner. Pedro Neto. Global Jonas, I said 2 strikers on the pitch. Global Jonas says 4 if you count Martinelli and Marino. Yeah, true. Garnacho's trying to get the Chelsea fans up. Chelsea just scored again. A second goal by Chelsea. Bloody hell, I just missed it reading the chat. It was a Garnacho that scored again from the corner. Neto with a corner, back post. Garnacho shoots again. Yep. Garnacho got a brace against Arsenal. I can't believe it, bro. I can't believe it. This Brett 2 shots from the back post. What have they been practicing in this? Or what? Ooh, Saliba nearly with the header on Gabriel. Though, look how Gabriel Magalhaes threw himself at the ball. I tell you what. Let me tell you something. Yeah, Liam Rossi. Oh, here we go. VAR that. Yeah, man. Someone did something wrong. Take that goal off. Someone did something wrong. Oh, no, they gave it. I can't believe they let that. Listen, I tell you what, yeah. Global Jonas says Kepa is not it, man. Nah, definitely not no Raya. MJ was correct. MJ said it earlier. He said if it was Raya and goal, he probably would have saved them. But look, listen. It looks good on Liam Rosenior, I must say. Everyone had him pegged as some rubbish manager. But one change got him 2 goals. They were nowhere near scoring 2 goals in the first half. I can't not believe it. Well, that means Arsenal need to get 1 more goal to put this game to bed, man. I can't believe it. We keep on going. Oh, here comes Chelsea. Imagine if they score again. Here comes Chelsea. Oh my God. Estevao actually nearly scored as well. Offside. Thank God for that. Oh my! Listen, guys, this is not even a joke anymore. I was laughing about it, but this is getting serious. Chelsea actually, they're doing bits, but obviously Esteval offside now. Well, Esteval definitely getting more minutes under Liam Rosinha. All the bench as well now. The Chelsea bench are trying to rile up the stadium to try and create an atmosphere for the Chelsea lot. What you guys think that Chelsea stitched us up with Kepa? Yeah, he's not good enough for as a number two goalkeeper. Urian Timber, come on Arsenal, one more goal. Urian Timber, come on, give the ball to Kai Havertz, man. Cross comes in from Timber, back ball goes all the way out. It's a goal kick for Chelsea. Right, it's still Chelsea 2, Arsenal 3. I must say it's a great game though. It's a great game to watch. Plenty of goals. Um, it's unfortunate that it's happening in a semi-final of this competition. You'd really want to just be clear and out of sight and put the game to bed. However, Chelsea are playing at home. I doubt they're going to be able to play like this against us at the Emirates. The only thing is when they play us at the Emirates, they're going to have their players back. So really and truly, you'd want them to put this game out of bed. Or sorry, I meant to say put the game to bed so that even with their best players at the Emirates, they're not going to do nothing. Neto with a cross goes out for another Chelsea corner. Chelsea are going for it. Might be a long night, boys. Might have to do damage at the Emirates rather than Stamford Bridge. I mean, look at these Chelsea lot. Bunch of, you know what? Kepa had to keep this out. Kepa had to keep it out. Oh, don't tell me he got injured now. Arsenal look tired. Gabriel sat down. Bloody hell, man. What's going on? Kepa had to take a seat because Marino looks like he's injured. I'll tell you what, Kai Havertz didn't do nothing to help. But anyway, it's not his place. He's come back from injury. It doesn't matter. Oh, I need to update the score. Damn. I got 50 Bentleys in the West Indies. It doesn't matter. I tell you what, guys, I might have to switch over to the Morocco game because that looks like it's going to go into extra time after this game finishes. Might just quickly move over to the Morocco game and see Wagwan. And you are correct, Global Jonas. I agree with you 100%, dude. What you said is absolutely correct. Global Jonas said, with the Chelsea lineup today, the scoreboard is an absolute shame. Absolute shame. I agree with, especially with our kind of defense. The fact that they allow Garnacho to come on and score two against them, it's an embarrassing one. No Reece James, who was man of the match against us. No Cole Palmer. Who else? We got someone else missing. Oh, Neto gonna get a yellow card. Something happened. Free kick for Arsenal for Saka, but Neto for talking nonsense to the ref is getting a yellow card. I'm telling you, they must have like 7 yellow cards already. Bro, it's clearly a foul from Esteval and Saka, man. Or not even Esteval. What's his name? Is that Sancho? Santos, sorry, yeah. Sancho's at Aston Villa. What am I talking about? He's not even at Chelsea no more. Man, Andre Santos. Right, it's a free kick for Arsenal. I'd say about what, 25 yards out. Hopefully they can get a goal out of this. I wonder who's going to take it. Deckers is out of the game. Oh, Martin Zubamendi is going to step up. Come on. Let's see what he's got. And a free kick. Come on. Oh, he takes a short one to Saka. Saka, is he going to cross it? On the right-hand side. No, he doesn't. He plays it back. Someone else crosses it. I didn't see who, but it goes straight to Sanchez. That was a very bad free kick, an absolute waste. I don't know why they done that. They should have just Zubamendi either took a shot, and that was very dangerous from Kepa, what he just did. Very dangerous. So there's 5 minutes of injury time. Can Chelsea get back into this game? Hopefully not. I mean, if we get one more goal, I doubt that they'll come back into this game. Come on. Ooh, unlucky, son. Unlucky. Havertz, unlucky. Hasn't done much this game yet. Former Chelsea player as well. Won the Champions League with Chelsea. And it's a shame we didn't see Noni Madueke today. Maybe they'll play in the second leg at the Emirates Stadium. Here come Chelsea. Ooh, Neto tried to play to Garnacho. Couldn't get the ball to him. Now Arsenal get the ball back. Superman Zubamendi. Arsenal look tired, man. Even their passes are becoming sloppy now. What's going on? Long ball forward. Let it all work out. Let it all work out. It's like we're just allowing Chelsea to play around now, man. Just to pass it around. We just want to see this game out at 3-2 Arsenal. It's like they don't mind taking a 1-goal lead to the Emirates. They're happy with it. Which is not good enough. It's not the right mentality, but it does happen sometimes. It's not the worst of results, to be honest with you. It's just a shame that we allowed them to get back into the goal. Just two simple corners from Chelsea. So they can't even scream set piece FC no more because both their goals came from a set piece too. Yeah, it's a shame. I agree with you, Global Jonas. With their lineup, I actually thought that we were going to hammer them 4-0, 5-0. But here comes Arsenal again. Oh, penalty, surely. Penalty, surely. Penalty, surely. Offside? Say word. Swear I thought it was a penalty, you know. Gabriel Jesus. What, did he slip? Well, he was offside, they said, but that's a penalty, no? Not even VAR checking it. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. Right, we're in the final minute, guys. That's it. You know what? I'm not even going to do the Morocco game. I'm just going to end the stream when this game's done, guys. I'm super tired. I'm super tired. I'm starting to get a headache. So please forgive me, guys. Thank you, everyone, for joining me today. Global Jonas, Tab, MJ, whoever else was in here, Veli. I don't know who else was in here in the watching the stream. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. I will, of course, see you again on the weekend when we play. I believe it's Nottingham Forest away from home. Long ball forward. Urian Timber gets yellow card. So yeah, Nottingham Forest Arsenal on Saturday at 5:30. So I'll be back again, guys, on Saturday at 5:30. Well, I'll be back at 5:15, hopefully. But yeah, 5:30 is kickoff. Um, so whoever wants to come join me, I want to do the watch along for the Nottingham Forest Arsenal game. Plus, I will also do. Is there an 8 o'clock on Saturday as well? Arsenal win the game, guys. 3-2. Obviously, the game's not over. It's only the first leg. We've got the second leg to play at the Emirates, but the Emirates is a fortress. So we took a goal. So it's basically 1-0 to the Arsenal right now. Hopefully, when they come to the Emirates, we can keep a clean sheet and we win by 1 or 2 goals. Gyökeres got on the score sheet. 1 goal, 1 assist, I believe. So, he didn't have the best of his game, but better than before, definitely. Garnacho coming off the bench, which is really good from Liam Rosinia. Enzo and Super Martin Zubamendi are fighting. Gabriel's pushing Enzo Fernandez away. It looks like there's a bit of handbags at the end of the game. Not as serious, but Zubamendi and Enzo talking to each other. Liam Rosinia now getting involved. Whoa, what is going on? Mikel Arteta taking Zubamendi away. Liam Rosinia taking Enzo Fernandez away. There's some sort of tension there. One Spanish, one Argentinian, I believe. I don't know what's going on, but I'm sure we'll hear it in the news. But yeah, guys, so where are we? What's going on here, man? Teams are getting separated by everyone. Okay, so it doesn't look like there is an 8 o'clock. So yeah, the Arsenal game today. So I'll do the Arsenal game, and then on Sunday, let's see. It's a shame I can't do the Man United Man City game, unfortunately, on Saturday because I am at work. But I'm gonna do the Arsenal game, and then Sunday. Sunday's pretty dead, guys. I don't know. I'll see if I feel up to it. I might do a hate along on the Aston Villa game. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have a quiet Sunday. But definitely be back with me, guys, on Saturday, 5:30. Nottingham Forest, Arsenal, Premier League is back. Congratulations to everyone. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. I love you all. Thank you. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, all of that. Tell your friends about me, and I'll see you guys on Saturday. MJ, thank you for being here. Global, Jonas, Veli, Tab, everyone else that I didn't mention. I'm sorry. Thank you, Sensoon. Thank you, everyone else.